astavakra Geeta, English, continue. Astavakra Geeta, English, continue. Self-content or people always live within his soul. Self-content people always live within their soul. He who is content with purified senses and always enjoys solitude has gained the fruit of knowledge and the fruit of the practice of yoga too. The person who is self-contented is living with his soul, having pure senses, and always move by himself all alone in this world. He only gets the fruits of knowledge. He only gets the fruit of knowledge. A person who does not desire anything and fully contented is always away from senses. Senses do not affect him. When senses are pure and under complete control, then the person is in perfect peace and tranquility. Actually, this is the real slab which everyone gets into, and then nothing is left to be done or achieved. Pure senses under control, perfect peace of mind. Pure senses under control, perfect peace of mind. Real commitment is in life with no desire of anything and living in oneself without any one company will make a person humble and compassionate. Compassionate. Everything impossible seems possible. Everything impossible seems possible. Learned and awakened knows he is in all. Learned and awakened person knows he is in all. There is no other one. The knower of the truth is never distressed in this world, for the world is full of himself alone. For the whole world around is full of himself. Where there is other one, there is problem. When there is no other one, no one can disturb you. Disturbance is always due to others, but it is quite difficult to leave others mentally, though it is possible physically. Though it is possible physically. You can go into a cave physically, away from all, but mind does not permit you to be alone, and that is the problem. Kill your mind and feel within yourself. Kill your mind and feel within yourself that there is no one else. Develop this habit to live mentally alone. Develop this habit to live mentally alone. Then only you can say that you are non-dual. Even if someone comes near you, you feel that he or she is not different from you. You and he and she, you and he or she are the source having same good, same consciousness within, and there is no duality. You may be in the crowd, feel all are one and the same, no difference at all. The person who is settled within his soul never dies for worldly things, never dies for worldly things. Those who are habituated to eat sweet leaves, they do sweet leaves. Eat. Those who are habituated to eat sweet leaves, they do not eat the leaves of neem tree, even if they are hungry. Similarly, any sense enjoyment will not please anyone internally. There will be no effect on him as winter. There will be no effect on him as winter, cold, hot weather are same for him. All the weather are same for him. He is never affected under different circumstances. Who has tasted the nectar of Lord Rama or Lord Krishna's consciousness, he does not get any enjoyment by senses. One that has started enjoying the intellectual, spiritual intercourse with him will never enjoy the physical intercourse. One that has started enjoying the spiritual intercourse with himself will never enjoy the physical intercourse. Physical intercourse is temporary and limited up to body organs, where spiritual intercourse is everlasting and transforms you into the same. You can never forget this state of bliss, which is real and permanent. Try to realize the ultimate truth of Krishna's consciousness, and you will forget all materialistic passions which gives pain, which creates big problems for you on the path of divinity. The more you will be far from physical body, the more you will be far from physical body, the materialistic world, you will be able to develop the intellectual, you will be able to develop the intellectual and spiritual faculty, and that is the real truth to achieve His blessing. That is the real truth to achieve His blessing. Desireless in enjoyment and salvation are very rare. Desireless in enjoyment and salvation are very rare. Such a person is rather difficult to find, who is not attached to sense enjoyments. After enjoying them, you desire for more. After enjoying them, you desire more. What you have not enjoyed, you want to enjoy that. And what you have enjoyed, you want to enjoy again and again. Hence, this lust is most dangerous. Hence, this lust is most dangerous. It has to be killed. If you want to achieve something in life, this is the biggest breakthrough between you and divinity. This is the biggest breakthrough between you and divinity. Those who cross this hurdle, they reach to the goal. But where to find such a human being in this world who can ignore these temptations? Even deities of the Indralok could not achieve this. Even deities of the Indralok could not achieve this. This is human weakness and not a weakness of any one person. In this world, we find both type of person, desiring worldly pleasure and desiring salvation. But there is hardly anyone who is above these pleasures and desires. Even desires of salvation is desire. Even the desire of salvation is also a desire, be it for salvation or for very good things. After all, that is a desire. Desire is always bad. One should not desire for anything. To be desireless is must be being to be desireless is must for being neutral in life and to get real peace and contentment. One who is neither happy nor unhappy in this world, for for him life and death are equal. He is not concerned with profit and loss, and is always the same under both circumstances. Religious wealth, passions do not affect a person. Religions, wealth, passions do not affect a person who has realized the uselessness of all such actions in life, neither interested in the world nor against. Neither interested in the world nor against. Astavakra says, only that person is happy and content who do not bother for this world whether it is destroyed or not. Happening of this world do not affect him. Happening of this world do not affect him. He is unattached to all. He is what he is. He thinks for all and he is always peaceful. Whatever he hears, smells or sees, he is happy. No complaint in life. He accepts everything given to him. He accepts everything given to him. He pays his gratitude to Lord for all things. He knows that he is a witness and not a doer, and that is sufficient for him to get peace in life. That is sufficient for him to get peace in life. Nothing is left to be done. Whatever has been done is done, and no more to do now. No more, nothing more to do now. No desire, no renouncement. Awakening. The person who is self-realized, he is neither attached nor detached from the worldly things, and he has learned that the world is an illusion, and the senses are no more there to care for. Senses are dead. World is dead. Problem is not there. No one is yours, but you are in all and all are in you. This realization is the real wisdom. Once you are witness, Once you became witness, you have seen everything and do not desire to do anything anymore. Whatever is to happen will happen automatically. You need not to do anything, whether done or undone. Nature is there to take care of all activities. Nature is there to take care of all activities in this world. You just see keeping yourself away mentally. Again, astavakra says, Janak, you be a witness. What a strange thing that the realized soul neither sleeps nor wakes up nor moves his eyes brows. This is the position of the wise person, as he does not do any action by himself. As he does not do any action by himself. His doership comes to an end. He is only witness. When he is not doing any action, he is also not responsible for the results. He is not responsible for the results. He is worryless and happy. A pure person without any thoughts is always peaceful everywhere. He is unattached with senses. He lives in himself. He is never disturbed in life and death and is always happy. A wise person is always stable, seeing all and listening all, eating and walking. For him nothing matters. He is what he is always. He is what he is always. He does not attach himself with any activities in this world. Equanimity in all. He neither takes anything nor gives. He neither takes anything nor gives. Victory and defeat do not affect him. Criticize does not touch him. He is above all emotions. His body is tuned like that no climate, cold summer, touch him, because he has drink the nectar of divinity. Because he has drink the nectar of divinity, and he is always lost in him. And he is always lost in him. The worldly things do not matter to him. He is above the world by activity, though lives in this worldly by body. Though lives in this world by body. He has enjoyed the real bliss, and hence all worldly pleasure is nothing to him. Hence all worldly pleasures are nothing to him. From outside he looks lifeless, though he is full of life within. The wise does not become passionate or seeing his wife sensually aroused. He is also not troubled by seeing the death before him. Passions for life and fear for death are natural emotions, but for a wise they are all killed. For a wise person they all are killed. Passions for life is blind. Even the handicapped do not want to die. It is all foolish. It is all foolish. Learned and wise person is one who is always beloved and unaffected by bad and good. He is not disturbed even among tragedy in life. He is not disturbed even among tragedy in life, and when there is happiness and prosperity all around, he is beloved mentally. Outer emotions do not affect him within. He is always the same under all emotions in his life. A person for whom this world is almost dead and who is not violent any time is never miserable, nor he is very happy in life. He never repents nor rejoices. For him there are no attractions or for anything. For him there are no attractions for anything. The world seems a stage where people act according to their roles, but the wise is unaffected, even where there is death on the stage. Even where there is death on the stage, he is a spectator and a witness who knows that his existence is there to see the happenings in the world, to see the happening in the world, but no effect whatsoever. He is, he is very peaceful within and unaffected of outer activities, and unaffected of outer activities. He understands that people work for some time and then stop. When the actor are same after the act, then why the spectator be affected? Actor are the same after the act also, then why the spectator be affected? Liberated person does not love anyone nor hates anyone. He is not greedy for anything and he keeps his mind away from attachment. He does what he does and forgets all after the action is over. Without any attachment, he consumes the available and non-available things alike. He consumes available and non-available things alike. For him, no difference in anything, any situation, anywhere, with anyone. He is always what he really is. He has no effect like lotus leaves. He is not touched by worldly happenings. Actually, the things you want to get, actually, the things you want to get or enjoy disturb you more when you do not get them. When you do not get them, they are very disturbing. But the wise and learned one never cares for things which are not available. Wise person never care for things which are not available. Actually, available things are not as disturbing as the unavailable for which you have a desire to get, for which you have a desire to get. Therefore, it is required to be desireless for everything. Therefore, it is required to be desireless for everything. The Lord is happy whether he gets things or does not get things. One established in the absolute state with an empty mind does not know the alternative of inner stillness and lack of inner stillness and of good and evil. A man free of me and mine, a man free of me and mine, and of a sense of responsibility, aware that nothing exists, with all desires extinguished within, does not act even in acting, does not act even in acting. He does thinking. He whose thinking mind is dissolved, achieves the indescribable state and is free from the mental display of delusion, dream and ignorance. Is free from the mental display of delusion, dream and ignorance. After awakening, life is dream-like. After awakening, life is dream-like. After getting the lightning and knowledge, this world seems like a dream, totally false. The happy, full of light and peaceful condition within purifies the soul, which is as good as God. We can see the God in three faces. We can see the God in three faces. First, in the face of you, as God is the devotee is seeing. In the face of you is God. In the face of you is God is the devotee see. He worship the God and pray in front of him, also chanting his name. Second way is of wise one who says Aham Brahmasmi. Second way is of wise one who says Aham Brahmasmi. God appears in him as I. Third way is of awakened one. No devotee, no God. Neither devotee nor God. No I know you. No Aham Brahmasmi. Hariom. Tat Sat. All the universe is only. There is duality between I and you. Unless there is you, it is very difficult to escape from I. Kabir has said, street of love is very thin. Two cannot come in. Street of love is very thin. Two cannot come in. Only one can come in, not two. There is no you or I. Beyond both, is it not wonderful? Is it not wonderful? Awakening means that is sleeping within, let him awake. You have to move your soul to realize that the whole world is false and unreal, and nothing will come out of it so long as you are after it. The real is one and only one. You is not different from him. How can you find him? He is within you and you are within him. It means both are the same. There is no duality. You have to realize this. It is the part of the Supreme Soul. who is kind enough to send a part of it to your body to keep it alive. Soul, who is kind enough to send a part of it to your body to keep it alive. Without his particle, his body is of no use. That will be without life and conscious. Because of him, these human bodies are alive. If he orders his particle to come back, your body is dead. Salute to that realization of oneness which renounces the darkness of life and enlightens you. Once enlighten has arisen, then there is no darkness, no worry, and you are enlightened soul. You can earn, enjoy, but cannot get peace without living all. You can earn, enjoy, but cannot get peace without living all. One may get all sorts of pleasure by the acquisition of various objects of enjoyments, but one cannot be happy except by the renunciation of everything. After collecting wealth, a man leads a luxurious life, but he cannot get the real happiness unless he renounces the all. These luxuries are temporary, not permanent. But once you achieve the real happiness, then there is nothing to achieve anymore. Without total renunciation of worldly pleasures, real bliss is not possible. Real bliss is not possible. Wealth can give you luxuries and pleasures, but not happiness within. But not happiness within. Astavakra is making the difference between enjoyment and happiness. Generally, people understand enjoyment means happiness. Generally, people understand enjoyment means happiness, but it is not like that. If you would see enjoyments carefully, you would find that there was no pleasure in enjoyments. There is tension in enjoyment. There are tension in enjoyments. There is no peace. And without peace, where is happiness? Happiness and pleasures are quite different. Thank you. Thank you.